So chalice would work. Okay, sure. Okay, so yeah, that's enough games. Okay, so don't be mad at me, okay? Okay, Vlad, don't be mad at me. I think there is an issue with this, okay? There is an issue. I'm not an expert on this, as you guys could see, but like I'm not completely lost too. I would say the advantage first, okay? The advantage is pretty much what I said in the beginning. It's good going first. It's good going first. It has his times going first. He pretty much plays like, as Vlad mentioned before, as a satellite knight. Like you just do this one Shishao and just like set a bunch of interactions. Like you had Solent, Chalice, Blackout, Imperium Order, Ash. Sometimes you did this first. You have Nibiru. Like you just do the bare minimum. Draw a card, touch a card, pass with 7 cards. They try to play, get stopped, and then you explode with long after. That's the whole idea, I think, on how you play when you go first. You usually don't try to commit everything just like the other version can, because they play tennis and the tennis are free, right? So that's the difference. The problem, and I feel like that's fine when it works, and I don't think it works often enough. I feel like there's a clear, obvious consistency issue here, which I don't know if it's solvable. I don't know if it can be solved. And that's not cool. You needed more starters, like you needed more Ecclesias or more Mois or more Desires or more Emergencies, right? You needed more copies of those cards, and they don't exist, right? So that's the thing. I could suggest like some changes in cards here, maybe, like in order to increase. Yeah, DPE would be a decent card here. I feel like DPE fits this well. So I was going to suggest DPE. DPE fits this well, but you lose the Desires unless you're really brave and play both. Which, not gonna lie, if you want to play like that, it's a possibility. I don't think you can play Prosperity over Desires. I think it needs to be Desires. You can't lose the Moe draw, and you need like numbers of cards so you can discard. I don't think you can play Prosperity. So the idea would be like you could if you want to play like that, you could try to do something like this. You could like play Enforcer and cut something from here. I mean, there's a lot of things. Let's see if cut this, okay? Just for the sake of. Yeah, see, Vlad was saying. So, see, I'm not completely lost, right? With the whole thought process. Maybe you don't play the shifters anymore. I will get there. So, you cut this probably, and you play this, and Anaconda, and something else. And then you do Fusion Destiny, right? I feel like you need more starters, and this is kind of a starter. And heroes. And that's the main problem with this. And then you need to cut some things, right? And then you side shifter. I don't think you need these pearls, not gonna lie. I don't think there is anything to do with this deck. So I probably would cut this. And this is a lot of back row removal. You probably can cut some, so you can side the shifter. But the shifter kind of conflicts a little bit with this Fusion Destiny, so that's also weird. So I would like cut the shifter. I don't know if completely, but like at least those. If you want to keep continuing to play traps, which I'm not gonna lie, it's not that bad. You can. I think this is not the greatest card ever. I don't like that very much, so that's something that I would consider cutting. So yeah, maybe this, maybe a Chalice too, or one of the traps. I mean, I don't want to completely change how this deck plays, so that's why what I'm doing. You need for Moish like show cards, right? Yeah, okay, sure. So we can take something else out, probably like Chalice and a trap. because this absolutely need to play 40. This is probably needs to play 19. I mean, I don't want to touch the traps because the thing about the deck, but you probably have to just like do this. Yeah. And just go up start here or something else, right? And put the chalice back, let's say. Something along those lines. I'm not going to waste too much time like overthinking the situation. But it could be something like this. I also consider the Taya, that third Taya here. I don't think it's that bad. The third Taya. It's something that you can consider too, as a possibility. And then side deck, there's a lot of options. You can keep draw, you can play a little less of this. But the idea would be something like this. You need another thing that you can start the game. So yeah, you're playing third Taya. See, I wasn't like too off. I only played for like 2 hours. I only played for like 2 hours, so that's good, right? So you can like cut the chalice and put a Taya. I feel like you need all the names you can, to be honest. Because you need cards to show to this. So you can do something like this, for example. So that's another possibility, but I really truly believe that you can do something like this. I can test this later in another day. Extra deck, you just put something else here, and then you can put the shifter here or the Solons or things like that. You can put the Solons here, and you play last back row removal, which is fine, not gonna lie. I mean, you can do something like this and play the Solon side. The Solons is still good, don't get me wrong. I feel like you just need to be more well positioned with that. I'm not the biggest shifter fan, and I don't want to side out the Fusion Destiny, so I want to keep the Fusion Destiny. So it would be something like this. So yeah, I feel like this could be interesting. Something along those lines. This could be hand traps too. Those two is not impossible. So yeah, that's it. Those are my 2 cents about this deck after playing for an entire 2 hours. I think consistency is really, really problematic. So maybe you need everything you can, even like smallest percentage. Are you sure? Kinda. I'm kinda sure. Prosperity has a problem. Like, Mui is the go-to monster in your deck. Like, losing the draw is really annoying. And Longyan is also expensive. But having the extra card is also... Desires fits the bill with this deck much better than Prosperity. Much better. Yeah, it's an extra card for Longyan. Those are the 2 most important cards in your deck, I think. So... I don't like the whole free blackout thing. I don't think it's that bad. Desire Fusion Destiny. I mean, more people are doing that recently. I've seen more people doing that. A guy won a regional in UK doing that with the he played like not this deck, but like it was a Fusion Destiny. I mean, it was pretty much this in the end. So he played a deck similar to this in the end. So he won the regional, and I saw another person doing that in like some other place, but he topped or won, I don't know. But he also played like Fusion Destiny, and the guy who played that won the regional in UK, he sounds knowledgeable. Like it does. I saw the profile, so it wasn't someone who doesn't know what he's doing. He kind of knew, I think. He wasn't like completely lost, like a YOLO, whatever. So yeah, maybe I can try this another day, and then on another day I will try to play other type of deck. Okay, so yeah, that's it. Let me run one of the ads, and I will close the stream soon.